This is 10 tips to $10,000 a month while I get my tan on. And if you don't know how we're making $10,000 a month, it's with the 9x12 method. If you don't know what that is, there's a reason for that. It's because we're in a blue ocean and there's tons of opportunity for the taking right now. So here's a quick spiel about it. This is where you sell advertising slots on a large postcard to local businesses. And the card is 9x12 inches, hence the name, the 9x12 method. It's actually a pretty cool community builder because it allows local businesses to actually be able to afford mail marketing because they actually split the cost of marketing. And at the same time, you benefit by bringing the businesses together because you make around $4,000 profit just for coordinating it. The card is mailed to 5,000 households in the community. But imagine if you do this in 2 separate towns. That's $8,000 a month. Tip number 1, get your head out of your butt. And I say this in a loving way. Procrastination is the greatest form of self-sabotage. So if you're just giving yourself excuses constantly not to send that first email, just stop. You'll be a lot more successful that way. My first day that I found out about the 9x12 method, I went right to email and Facebook and I made 2 sales that day and it skyrocketed the start of my career. And you might be sitting there 2 weeks into this and you still haven't sent your first email. So I want to give you a challenge. Pause this video right now, copy the script from my course, and just send it to one local business in your town. Don't even worry about the result. Send that email, see what happens. 90% chance they won't even respond, but there's a 100% chance you'll learn something and you'll get a lot more confidence. Tip number 2, download snove.io. It's a free email tracker. It's a Chrome extension. There's no reason not to have it. And basically what it allows you to do is know when somebody opens your email. It'll tell you when somebody actually opened your email. That way you know who to follow up with because they've been reading your email since day 1. Tip number 3, get yourself a beautiful significant other who understands there's no balance between work and life and is willing to take videos of you while you walk your dog on the beach. Entrepreneurship is definitely not for every relationship. So it's really important that the significant other that you have understands that there really is no balance between work and life. You're constantly off balance and they need to be somebody who's willing to uplift you while you're working rather than dragging you down and making you feel bad that sometimes you're gonna have to respond to an email at 9 p.m. and you're getting a $500 sale out of it, and they understand that's for them too. Tip number 4, we're in a high profit margin business, so don't be afraid to reinvest some of those margins to save yourself time, and more importantly, to give you peace of mind. For example, and I don't mean for this to be a plug, but I'm really proud of what we built. Why would you be spending hours highlighting cells on a spreadsheet, trying to remember who you should be following up with when you could download something like the 9x12 method CRM, which you can actually set tasks to remind you when to follow up. That way, at 9 p.m. when you're watching Netflix with your significant other or your brother or sister, you don't have to be thinking of, oh, am I supposed to be following up with this person tomorrow? I can't remember, because you know the task is gonna remind you. So invest in technology. We have super high profit margins. Use that to your advantage so you can scale. Tip number 5, hit them with the 1-2 combo. When you're prospecting, there's no question that email is great for high volume outreach, but the reality is response rate and conversion rate isn't fantastic. You might get a 5% response rate and at best a 20 to 30% conversion rate after that first response. So here's what you need to do to step that up. You need to send out your high volume emails to start, and that's the 1. And then the 2 happens after they're ghosting you, because we all know if you've already done your email outreach, you know a lot of people ghost you after you tell them the price and blah, blah, blah. And the reason for that is because you're just another scammer on their email right now. Let's be real. So here's the way that you break that pattern. When they're ghosting you, call them. And that's the 2. That's what really knocks them out, because now they know you're a real human. You can talk to them about how you're local. They can actually hear your voice. It completely breaks all of the barriers that you had over email, and you'll see a lot more success with converting people over the phone. Maybe up to 60 or 70% of the people who were ghosting you before, now you could probably get them to a closed sale. Tip number 7. Tip number 8, differentiate yourself to keep people in your ecosystem. So there's no question that direct mail takes some time to really show an impact on your clients' businesses. And at times they're gonna lose faith because of that. Now, of course, first of all, you need to help them understand the fact that mail takes time to show results. The results are exponential over time, just like Anderson Windows. When they sent their first piece of mail, they were still nobodies the first time. But more importantly, to keep these advertisers in your ecosystem, you need to be different. And I want to use an example that I learned from Michael Hager, our member that I just interviewed. What he did to get 75% of his advertisers to renew for his second card is he did a spin to win, where he basically put 4 or 5 gift card prizes on a wheel, and he had the logos of all of his advertisers, and whatever advertiser it landed on won that prize. And he basically just sent that video to all the advertisers, and it was just a way for him to be different and show that he cares more than just collecting their money at the end of the month. If you're just reaching out to your clients at the end of the month saying, hey, you want to renew? You're not going to differentiate, and they're going to lose hope because they might not be getting results right away. So you need to be different because people work with people that they like. Tip number 9, take your health seriously. How do you expect to exude confidence when talking to prospects when you don't even have energy yourself? So I don't know why this has become such a political topic, but I'm not afraid to say it. You should exercise in the morning. It could just be a walk or a jog or go lift some weights. It's actually really fun. And eat food that fuels you, and that'll fuel your confidence. It'll give you energy throughout the day to make more sales. Health is very important. I'm not afraid to say it. And now I'm actually going to give you a bonus tip. So there's going to be 11 tips. But first, tip number 10, join my school community. We have thousands of people in the community absolutely killing it with the 9x12 method. And in that community, you have access to posting and commenting and direct messaging with other members. There's so much great information just being passed around out of kindness. On top of that, you get access to my step-by-step blueprint to make $5,000 in your first month by selling out cards like Michael did. And lastly, you get unlimited message access to me in the group. So it's kind of a no-brainer if you actually want to get into selling out 9x12 cards. You make one sale of a slot and you already 5x'd your investment. So it's kind of a no-brainer. So link in the description if you're interested in checking that out. Tip number 11, don't stay in it for the money. Stay in it because you love to do it. I don't care if you're selling shoelaces or seashells. There is money to be made in anything as long as there's time under tension. You could become a multi-millionaire, billionaire selling the ends of shoelaces if you just stuck to it for long enough. So it's going to be slow at first, especially if you're email prospecting. You're not getting responses at first, but the results are exponential over time. But if they were so easy at first, this would already be so saturated. Everybody would be doing it and you wouldn't even have an opportunity to start. So you got to be one of those people that gets through the hard part and actually reaps the rewards. Check out the link in the description for the group. And if you're not ready for that, check out this video to see exactly how I send my cold emails.